All right, before I tell y'all how great Tyler the Creator album is, I just want to say every week it seems like I come right here and I'm telling y'all like, yo, Lil Wayne is ridiculously getting better at a higher level. Like I don't know, and Lil Wayne like to tell people, oh, I don't really do the internet thing. I don't listen to nobody else and this, that, and the third. I only watch sports and this, and the third. Well, guess what? On the sports, they ain't never telling you how great Lil Wayne is not. So Lil Wayne, you got to come up with a new story or something else to tell us on why you are rapping better and better every entire verse I've heard since the pandemic started. I don't know if it's you, I don't know if it's in the COVID or what it is, but every entire verse I've heard from Lil Wayne since what was the last dedication joint with the BBQ freestyle with Drake. Since then, every time I hear Lil Wayne, he raps better. But let's just keep it even in a smaller demographic of the last 5 verses I done heard from Wayne. He spanked that joint with him, Roddy Ricch, and Birdman. He killed that Polo G feature. What's the other joint he did recently? He smoked that Seeing Green, and then right here on this Tyler the Creator joint. And for all you younger people who listening and be like, you want to keep throwing around the GOAT words and this, that, and the third, I'm going to go out on a limb and 100% positive. I like a lot of the same rappers y'all like, but I'm going to go on a limb. 20 years from now, you're not going to sit here and say your favorite rapper is still getting better with his bars every time. And it's not even a bunch of substance. And I think maybe that's the cheat code for Wayne, because he can just put cool words together and make it sound cooler than what it actually should be sounding. Like he made eating cold pizza sound like amazing. Like, so it's just different. But like I said, this Wayne verse on this Tyler the Creator jump, I was like, oh, Lil Wayne is bugging out right now. Like bugging out. Like, hold on, let me run this back. And it merged perfectly, because it's like Gangsta Grills, Lil Wayne. It's arguably, we can all say, the best rapping versions of Lil Wayne are on his Gangsta Grill projects. So to hear Lil Wayne get on this Tyler the Creator and usher in DJ Drama to a whole new generation, well, that's on Tyler. Tyler, you got to take your hats off to Tyler the Creator. I'm not going to take mine off, but I take my hat off to Tyler on this one, because he went out on a limb. I don't think people understood how much you needed to hear DJ Drama. And before I get into DJ Drama, let's get back into Wayne, because I think a couple of weeks ago I said Wayne has really been rapping his ass off, but he hasn't been on any big features. So it's like, I think some of those ones are going like under her. He's rapping with everybody, but they're not rapping with everybody on their biggest songs. And even though this is not a single, but I seen how the internet was heating up on like, oh shit, besides DJ Drama, I didn't know I needed to hear from Drama. I didn't know Lil Wayne was still rapping his ass off like that, because like I said, I think some people may miss some of those Wayne features that I just said, because like I said, don't get me wrong, I don't know if that's the biggest song on Polo G project. That's not Rowdy Rich's song. He on it. He put out a new song the very next week, so it's easily ways that I can see how those songs can get. It can go under the rug where you might not pay attention. But this Tyler the Creator project, Tyler puts out. He grabs so much attention that you have to hear this Lil Wayne verse, and I'm just so happy that Lil Wayne did not. Me as a diehard Wayne fan, he didn't mislead the people. He gave you dedication Wayne, and like I said, to put the icing on the cake is DJ Drama on it. So it's Wayne and Drama, that Gangsta Grill. You really got that feel, and I really want to and I'm not even a huge Tyler the Creator fan. This is probably realistically my first whole Tyler the Creator project I listened to. I love I don't even want to fuck up the word, but I love the clothes. I go to get it from all the little skateboard shops, the donut hoodies and all that. I fuck with Tyler shit. Even when he did the lime green jump with the pink donut on the back, I got all that shit. I fuck with his movement. I fuck with when he was doing shit on Adult Swim, his videos, when he was doing like the crazy shit, eating a roach and hanging himself. Like, I've never went down a rabbit hole of listening to an entire project, but I peeped this shit on YouTube. I peeped different little videos from him, and I understood the movement. It was different. It wasn't for me, but just coming in, even when it was first coming in, at first, the Lumberjack was the first single. I was like, all right, cool. I ain't really make a big deal of it. Then I heard it jump with him and Youngboy, and I'm like, damn, he reached out to Youngboy. And what made me really go listen to the jump, I was on Twitter, I'm doing my thing on there, and I see they say he got 42 Doug on there. I'm like, hold up. What the fuck Tyler know about 42 Doug? Let me go tap into the situation and see what he got really going on. And then I'm listening, the very first song come in, this nigga is DJ Drama. And it sound like a Gangsta Grill project. And I get it. And I seen the mislove and miscommunication between the young kids who really grew up probably on Uzi and NBA Youngboy. They didn't come up under the mixtape jump. They didn't put out a lot of projects and they don't even know what to call them. And they probably still on some of their deals and bullshit contracts because they really didn't know what to call them. And the labels was probably really checking them shits pissed off like, nigga, this is not your album, this is a mixtape. But they didn't get a lot of kids who love NBA YoungBoy and love Lil Uzi and Yachty and all of those group of Apple Music or kind of like the SoundCloud guys, those groups of artists and rappers, you probably didn't get to realistically understand DJ Drama. And for all you fake Lil Durk fans, y'all should be speaking a little bit louder and appreciate in Gangsta Grill, because that former mixtape when Durk was doing $1 million on that Piff, that was the same time Meek Mills was dropping all the Dream Chaser series and DJ Drama was hosting all of those. So you should be familiar with DJ Drama voice. And like I said, it's been such a long time from hearing Drama on a historic, classical feeling type of jump. And I don't really want to throw the word around, like I said, because I don't know a lot of body who work from Tyler the Creator, but for a new listener, that shit was an easy listen, an easy repeat. He had Pharrell, for people who don't know, Pharrell had a classic Gangsta Grill project. In that version of Pharrell, came and showed up and spanked ass on that song with him and Lil Uzi. Lil Uzi, you should be disappointed in yourself, because Pharrell ain't a rapping nigga for real. He's a producer, and he ain't one of these Kanye West rapping producer type of niggas. Pharrell is a swaggy, I sell these BBCs, I sell you some of these ice creams, I tell you he's a more lifestyle swag nigga than he is a rapping nigga. And he got on there and he rapped his ass off exact same way. Go do your homework. He rapped that same exact way on that Gangsta Grill project he had with DJ Drama. And that's why, for so many reasons, why that DJ Drama voice was necessary on that entire project. And for people, for the young niggas who was like, why Drama on there talking, you just really don't like rap for real. You are the reason why these little dumbass niggas don't have no substance and they crash out on social media and they do weird shit and they get locked up, because you don't like shit for real. If you don't like DJ Drama, there's no way in hell you can tell me you like fucking music. And I'm not even fucking about to argue with you about that shit, because it's impossible. Because if you hear fucking 42 Doug on that joint and it was just like, damn, that Tyler Creator went so hard, and it was just like, sometimes you know when rappers know that they're going to reach a different audience with certain shit, so niggas is going to bring their A game. So that joint with 42 Doug, I know for a fact that Tyler the Creator know it's a different type of nigga who really fuck with 42 Doug. That's the real trenches. Like, don't get me wrong, we all love Wayne, and I feel like people who really are diehard Wayne fans, you have outgrew the trenches. Hopefully, you have seen some success, even I don't give a fuck if it's working or whatever you're doing, you have seen some success where you're not as entrenched like a new young nigga outside listening to 42 or listening to Pooh Shiesty. So Tyler knew when he got on that motherfucker with 42 Doug, that nigga came on that motherfucker, and I was looking in my face like, damn. Like, you, for the young niggas who really into the weird hair and all that, this how the old niggas feel when they be listening to Griselda. When you hear one of them Benny fucking Joseph, you be like, and you looking at your shoulder, you just want to grab a motherfucker and throw him through the window. It give you one of them type of feels. Man, fucking Tyler the Creator put out a fucking great project from beginning to fucking end. The joint with him and NBA YoungBoy, like that, you can't say, it was not one feature on there that didn't make sense and it didn't blend, and it sound exactly, and I'm big on this every week. If you're gonna get a feature from a nigga, make it make sense and make the feature really make sense. So like I said, I want to take my hats off to Tyler the Creator. He put out an awesome fucking project. And real quick, but just while we're on nostalgic shit, and I'm just talking about, again, I don't want, as a matter of fact, any rappers who's watching this or anybody know a rapper and you listening to this, don't be afraid to mimic what Tyler the Creator did and go get you a DJ Drama fucking joint too as well. I'm not saying everybody should do it, but I wouldn't be mad if I heard a Drama and Meek joint, or a Drama and Durk, or a Drama and Gotti, or a Drama and Gucci. It's some niggas who had classic projects with DJ Drama already. I wouldn't mind if y'all rebirth and especially Meek Mills. Like them snippets that I'm hearing Meek put out right now, somebody need to at Meek Mills a couple of times and let like Meek, let DJ Drama go crazy on that jump will make perfect fucking sense. Because Meek been on a break for like 2-3 years now. Meek come back with a DJ Drama talking that shit on there like, man, I don't give a fuck what nobody say on Twitter or no other forms of social media. DJ Drama made that fucking project the icing on the cake and really give you that nostalgic feel of real fucking hip hop. And I don't even like to use them fucking words, because nigga, I listen to Pooh Shiesty, I listen to 42 Doug, Iceberg Vezo, fucking Lil Baby, Lil Durk, fucking Chief Keef, just like every fucking body else do. So those feelings that I got from that Drama and Tyler the Creator, some shit that you didn't think you needed, some shit you probably wasn't even checking for. Like I said, I want to take my hats off to Tyler the Creator. He did an awesome and amazing fucking job on that project. And I want to usher the same in when we talking nostalgic. Just out last night, fucking Bow Wow versus Soulja Boy. And I see people saying Soulja Boy won, and I'm looking at like, you don't take music seriously because for Bow Wow, one thing you need to do, you need to get your ass on the treadmill because you look fucking nuts. Like, you are little Bow Wow. You should not be that small of a man with that fat of a fucking face. Get your ass on the treadmill. But a sidebar on that, his performance was a fucking amazing. I'm like, damn, this nigga really, he performing like this a whole fucking concert. But at the same time, he promoting upcoming concerts. And he really still showing his showmanship. Like that showmanship that Bow Wow had, if you respect music and you really got love for fucking rap music, trap music, whatever the fuck you got love for, that shit make you look at Soulja Boy a little like, bro, you don't even know the words of the songs. Like, how often do you fucking perform this shit? Like, Bow Wow was fucking performing this shit. Like, nigga, I just did this shit yesterday and the day before that, and I'm gonna do it next week and the week after that. He was really in shape. Like, so don't get it misconstrued when I'm saying he looked like you can see it heavy on his face. He do need to lose some weight, but he still had he had the stamina to perform. Like, he really Harlem shaking and doing all his other get silly shit and all that. He was really dancing. He was really performing. His breath control and all that shit was amazing. And then like, but don't get me wrong, Soulja Boy got some fucking hits. Like that when Soulja Boy hit that motherfucker, shoot, let me get him, shoot, let me get him. I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this jump. And that's the only beef where I would have with Soulja, because he still had some other jumps that he could have let out the clip that niggas probably would have forgot about. And I get it, don't get me wrong, one thing you can't never knock Soulja Boy, he knows how to promote. So he gonna take this big ass platform and this opportunity to be like, shit, nigga, I'm promoting my new single. This shit is brand new. I'm trying to get all this fucking shmoney back in. So for him to have Nicki and French Montana, I'm not even gonna hold you. Why I'm not mad, because I'm geeking for him to hurry up and drop that shit. I want to hear how that shit sound, because that, like, the Nicki verse caught you so off guard. You kind of was like, damn, I ain't really get to hear what she was saying. I heard she had a little shot for Bow Wow, so that was even more like that shit. Really, I kind of really got to give Soulja Boy and Nicki their credit for like that verse was really for this fucking battle. That shit was amazing. Like, I'm gonna take my hats off, but I was just disappointed in Soulja Boy, his lackluster, like. His fucking performance was shitty. Like, if I'm a promoter and I'm looking at the two niggas performing and the way they put on the show, and I'm not saying a club promoter still gonna book Soulja Boy because he got one of the hottest songs out right now. And I'm talking about some concert shit, doing a tour. Like, Bow Wow sold the shit out of himself on this fucking platform, and I really appreciate it. And then it's just like, man, when he brought JD and all them out to do the joint with the franchise boys, I'm like, oh shit. So ain't nothing you can do after that. I don't give a fuck what you think you was about to perform or what you thought you was about to do. Nigga, it was not happening after this nigga brought out the Brad and fucking JD. It was over, Jack. Like, I don't give a fuck what y'all motherfuckers talking about. Don't get it twisted. The difference between Soulja Boy songs and Bow Wow songs, especially if you still go to the club or you even got some form of a workout playlist or whatever, I'm 100% positive those Soulja Boy songs are more kind of, even though they're old, they're still fresher in your memory, especially if you're a brunch motherfucking shit. Those Soulja Boy songs still do go off in the club to today. Don't get it twisted. Like, if you at a right party of a certain age, Get Silly and fucking Crank That Soulja Boy and She Got a Donk and all that shit still come on. Like, not saying they come on all night, but a DJ gonna get off a quick little 10-minute set of fucking Soulja Boy. So I'm, like I said, I'm not mad at Soulja Boy for over promoting that song, because again, I'm OD looking forward to performing, to hearing him and Nicki and French Montana. Don't get it twisted. French Montana, another nigga who be coming up with some sneaky ass verses on niggas remixes. He did that motherfucking CJ Whoop-Dee jump. Fucking ridiculous, dirty, sorry. He went crazy on that joke, and then this nigga was giving all the little bad situations bars on the motherfucking She Make It Clap. Man, shout outs to French Montana. Again, shout out to Soulja Boy and Bow Wow. That was probably, to me, number 2 after Jeezy and Gucci's fucking verses, by far. A landslide of performing, entertainment, Bow Wow and Soulja Boy. Hands down, you can't even fucking argue about it. And it just gives you that. One thing I can say about the music when I'm listening to like their performing, it was not an OD where it make you feel like it brought back memories. Like when you hearing these songs, it brought back memories and feelings, and it was just like, damn, this shit it made you actually feel good. This was actual feel good music. That's all I seen everybody talking about after it was over. Like, that shit just really actually made you enjoy yourself. Like, it's nowhere in hell you could have been watching this versus and you sat in the house just like this mean mugging the whole time. No, you actually get to perform. And I hope a lot of rappers, like especially the younger niggas who look up this Soulja Boy and like, damn, he was the first, or whoever, you look up the Bow Wow, whichever one of them you kind of pull something from, and see like those songs they literally stand the test of time. Look at how many other motherfuckers with supposed to be bigger names and bigger draws. Their numbers ain't, look, that was on a Saturday. Imagine if that shit was on a Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday. Them shits would have easily hit a million something. And then I got to think about this, a Saturday, even for me, I'm in the joint with me and my brother, so that's 3 people watching this one joint. So they ain't getting as many views because for one, it's on a Saturday, so a lot of people are watching it together, and it was a fight night. So people was probably right before the fight come on, a rack of people in the house just watching it on the TV, got the hooked up to the speakers, and you enjoying it. So but imagine if it was on a Wednesday and everybody got to go to work in the morning, so now the houses are separate. I'm sure that easily if that shit was on a Wednesday, and you got to think about it, the world open, even the Gucci and Jeezy joint, the world was still kind of closed for real. We was still in the heart of the pandemic, and they did 1.8 million for fucking, I think I looked at the highest, I seen the number go to like 700,000. Bro, that's amazing for a fucking Saturday and the world open, and motherfuckers could be doing a shitload of other shit. So again, I definitely want to salute Soulja Boy and Bow Wow for putting on a hell of a fucking show. And for any younger rappers that's listening to this and you watch that performance, you should kind of want to be like, how can I figure out to make music where it can stand the test of time, where the shit still means something to somebody? Because it is not no knock to Pooh Shiesty in them, but 10 years from now, if you feel like you want to get it back in blood today, I'm 100% positive, even if you level up in streets or whatever the fuck you doing in life, 10 years from now, you ain't gonna feel that same way about that song. So for the songs that's big today, even if it's whatever sad songs or whatever the case you may be fucking tuning into, whatever the shit I don't want to keep calling out all rappers and down talking whatever type of music they make, but it's not going to have that test of time where 10 years, 15 years from now, them songs are still going to hit like they should. It is what it is. Like, you just got to give motherfuckers their credit. But again, real quick before I get out of here, other new songs that came out this week that I think motherfuckers might not need to sleep on. I know a lot of people, it's easy to give Shorty a hard backlash. What's Benzino's daughter name? I have a hard time saying her name, is just because it's just spelled crazy. But she got a new song with her, Mustard, in Kodak Black, and it's called All the Top. And that song, don't get me wrong, let me tell y'all something, and this is for people, and it may sound shallow, looks going to carry you a long way because she's such a beautiful, entertaining young lady. Her personality is going to give her grace to continue to get hits. And she out one with this Mustard joint. Trust and believe, if the label really get behind this song with her, Kodak, and Mustard, that shit is out of there. Just listening to it, sound quality to me, that's the closest joint that she has to No Parties. Don't get it twisted. I kind of fuck with the Big Purr joint. It was cool. She caught the moment. Pooh Shiesty was had this word going around, boom, boom, boom. All right, cool. But this song right here, she can take her time and they can actually build it up. It's not something that you got to force down people's throat tomorrow because it's going to be trendy and it's going to go away. No, this song actually has some real staying power, and I do see a lot of staying power from this young lady. I think she definitely have an amazing career on her fucking hands. Trap Boy Freddy got a new joint called Bust It Open. I fuck with that joint. But I gotta give my man praise because this was like the first YouTube video. Go back and look. I talked about 42 Doug and Ice with Vezo. Man, he got a joint with Future. And let me tell you something. I wish they would have changed the hookup instead of it just been called Tear the Club Up, and it just really would have been called Tear the Plug Up. Because when Future got on there, what Future did, the 42 Doug shit, that Maybach joint, nigga, he did the same type. Future came on this motherfucker with fully loaded disrespect. Tear the plug up, nigga, tear the plug up. Nigga, this nigga Future went so fucking ham. I don't know, remember songs, words to the shit. I just know this bitch snapped and this nigga Future lost his goddamn mind on that jump. So again, go get up. As soon as this video about to be over right now, go listen to Ice with Vezo and Future Tear the Club Up. They should have literally flip that hook out Future because he was saying it on his verse. Tear the plug up, nigga, tear the plug up. Man, this nigga Future was so fucking hard. Oh my God. Make sure y'all go listen to that. And again, thank you for tuning in another week. Like I said, Lil Wayne is the greatest rapper alive. Go argue with your mother. I don't care what none of y'all niggas say. The only difference, before I let it go, the difference between Drake and Wayne is Drake right now today in 2021 knows how to make better songs than Lil Wayne. And he knows how to he has better caption bars. Like Fabulous is the king of the caption bars, but Drake know how to say that right shit where you can use it for a caption, and Drake know how to make those songs that's gonna make you feel some type of way. But just on some natural rapping ability, like if it was like on some basketball shit, if this was natural ability, just get a ball to LeBron James, he can naturally make that shit go. Lil Wayne can naturally just rap his fucking ass off. So Lil Wayne is still the greatest rapper alive in 2021. Like I said, don't argue with me, argue with your mother. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe, and I'll holler at y'all next week.